welcome back to my video diary, and today I'm going to start with showing you my finished products, hopefully for the show, and I'm really excited that I finally managed to finish them. So I'll just show you now. And these are the finished products, and I'm really happy with them. What I've done is I've paired the smaller version with the big version. It's like a coaster size, and this is like the placemat size. I melted them in the heat press, and they did melt down. They did lose like 1 or 2 inches each side, but I allowed for that. So here's the pictures of it happening. I was in the print room, which I didn't really know what I was doing, but yeah. So I was cutting off like bits. This is what it looked like before, and I was just cutting them down basically, and knitting them up, and then that is the heat press, and I had it there in between 2 pieces of greaseproof paper, and it was on 150 heat, and I had it down for 1.5 minutes, I believe, and then I would flip it over and do the other side, because I found the top to be hotter than the bottom. And they were melting at different rates. So that's what it's like before it's melted. And then this is what it's like after. It's not lost as much definition as I thought it would. It's different to these ones. I think the iron was a bit more aggressive, whereas the heat press is a bit more gentle. But with this one, I decided to put some heat and bond on the back. Sorry, the sun's like really annoying, but I put some heat and bond on the back, as you can see, to stop these guys like fraying up. But I'm not really sure about it, because it's like come off from the base, and it like rips, and I'm not really happy with how it turned out, and it's a shame. It's a real shame. So when I came to doing these ones, I just cut them without any sort of backing or anything. And I mean, they do this like they don't fray, but you can move about the parts of the weaves, but it's just a lot less, like, it's a lot less intrusive. And I just cut them all down to like a lovely straight shape, and yeah, I'm happy with that. And all of them are quite holy, but that's fine, because a lot of the ones that I researched were like latticey. And look at those gorgeous colours. I'm really happy with the like neon-y look of these, and like the opaque versus the translucent is really cool. Yeah, so really happy with those. You can really see it clearly on this one, because it's like 1 by 1, end on end, sorry. Yeah, and so something else I did this week was I visited IKEA, and I found these. They are actually plastic, woven plastic, which was very exciting. They were like rugs. It'd be so cool to do one this big, but I just don't have enough supplies of plastic yarn. But yeah, they were really cool, and they were like all different, like wacky shapes and colours and stuff, and so it was really exciting. That is inspiration for my show, which I'll talk about now. So I've been like drawing up some ideas of my little show gallery space. I really like this idea of floating something, because a lot of the photos that are in my contextual file are sort of like floating and otherworldly and like a bit weird, so I'd like it to be a little bit weird. This one, it's actually like mounted on the wall or slash hanging in the air. I don't know how plausible these are. Like, I don't know how we stick it to the table. I don't really know. But these are things that I'm going to talk about with tutors. There's like a special tutorial slot where we talk about these things, and that one also has a little parasol. That's the word. I've been doing quite a lot of like research into a type of look that I want, the styling and stuff, and it's been really fun. I've really enjoyed it. Lots, basically really tropical, really colourful, bold, like really unapologetic. I was thinking maybe to get some actual fruit on there. I don't know how. I don't know if I would be allowed. I don't know how it would last for a week, but I'd like some real, something real. But it might have to be fake. And yeah, just the colourful, the outdoors, the just like boom in your face. Styling really. So I'm going to print off some of those and take them with me for the tutorial. And lastly this week, which is, oh wait, this isn't lastly, but something that's been taking up quite a lot of my time is my technical file and just getting it all nice and done. So I did little swatches of all of the yarns that I used, and that's this one. Oh, the sun is really annoying. It's just going in and out, but yeah, little samples of each one, just so it's really clear how I achieved certain things. Let's get you out. There we go. Let's get you out of the sun. And also I've been working on this one, the placemat one. This was like a little tester sample that I did, just plain. That's just to show how much it shrank, and it's shrinking, but it's also like cutting off the edges, making them straight. And then I've been doing all of these. They're just the offcuts, so I need to like scan in the actual ones and print them off and stuff. But I'm like really close to finishing this file now, which is really exciting because I've poured a lot of my time and energy into it, and I'm really happy with the look. I think it's quite professional looking, and like it's got all the details there, and like a little bit of design evaluation, and yeah, happy with those. And these threading pans were a lot smaller than the ones that were in my cotton. Were on my cotton. Oh, I can't find it. There we go, cotton warp. Look at that. Compared to that. Okay, now actually finally I've also done like a little photo shoot with my placemats, just to see it in situation. And it's a shame I didn't have these placemats when I was doing the other photo shoot last week with the coasters, because I had a lot less fruit. I was doing this at uni instead of like home. But I'm still quite happy with the styling of it, and it was just like in my back garden. And yeah, really got into it and got some good shots. So I'll be sorting through these this week, and I've sorted the other ones out. I need to edit them, and then I'll edit these, and then I'll have like a little photo shoot gallery type thing. I'm going to put them all into a sketchbook or something. So yeah, that has been this week. So I hope you like what I'm up to and enjoy like seeing what I'm doing. And I will see you next week. Only 4 weeks till the hand in. Very scary. See you next week. Bye.